Hello everyone, my name is Rory Hoffman. I'm a multi-instrumentalist living in Nashville, Tennessee. And this instrument sitting here in front of me is called a guzheng. Although when I went to the University for Music and Chinese Culture in Murfreesboro, the department there, the lady there often left the gu part out. She just called it zhang for some reason. So I don't know, I'm not an expert on these things, but I am a fan of collecting and trying to play instruments from around the world. And if you watched my 12 Days of Christmas video, you saw me playing a lot of these strange instruments. So that's why I'm doing this series of videos to just give a little history and my best understanding of these instruments. And like the pipa, which I did a video for a little bit ago, if you want to watch that, it's another Chinese instrument. The guzheng is a Chinese instrument, 21 strings, and they usually use nails taped to their fingers. But since I play a lot of instruments, I don't have time or patience to deal with taping fake nails to all my fingers and then having to take the tape off and having to position it all just right and all that to put the nails on. So I'm using Alaska picks, which kind of work like fingernails because it leaves the pad of your finger open, unlike a normal finger pick, which covers up the pad of your finger. This actually just kind of acts like an extension of your nail. So it's a lot simpler way for me to have nails on without having to tape them. And so that's how I do it. And I also play left-handed because I play guitar and all my other instruments left-handed. So normally you would pick with your right hand on this instrument, and so it would be flipped around the other way. But since I'm used to picking with my left hand, that's just the way I do it. And it's typically tuned to a pentatonic scale. This is D pentatonic. And so it goes all the way down to a low D and all the way up to a high D. So there's a lot of range there. I have modified my tuning a little bit. Of course, you change the tuning for playing in different keys since it is a diatonic instrument. But since I like, to play a lot of more Western music, I have integrated in some fourths. So instead of going, there's one in between here, that's a fourth, so I got that. And then in the bass, I also put a fourth, so I can go to the 4 chord when I'm playing a song. And then I can go to the 4. So you can get all these nice cascadey stuff, and then you can like play chords. And then another trick, how they use these instruments, is by bending strings on the other side of the bridge. So you can do that kind of stuff. And so I kind of, in experimenting with what I can do with this instrument, and not that I want to, become an expert at playing cultural Chinese music, I just like to play music on unique instruments. So I've kind of found kind of, pedal steel licks like, that kind of stuff. And so I'm just having a lot of fun experimenting with what this instrument can do and what I might, what fun things I might be able to do with it. So guzheng, there's my understanding of the guzheng.